Hey everyone, welcome back to the shop. In this video, we're doing a brake upgrade. We're gonna be putting the 2020 brakes, 4-piston on the front and the SS dual pistons on the rear. These come from factory with dual pistons in the front and single in the rear. I've had some noises coming from back here, and I've noticed it's metal to metal on the rotors. So either this caliper is sticking or this one's just wearing out a little sooner than the others. So, and I do a lot of towing, so I figured it's time to upgrade the brakes. Let me show you what we got. These are the 13.5 2020 rotors, the 4-piston calipers. Like I said, I got the SS dual piston calipers for the rear, and then the matching SS rotors. They're thicker, and I think they're a hair taller. And I got some high performance for towing, the Z36 package. You can get all these. I think they're power stop, the rotors are. These are genuine GM. And then these are Robestos. They look like they were the best one that gave me the specs I needed. So we'll see how everything installs. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing in the air and get started. Now that that's all in the air, the wheels off, we'll go ahead and take the caliper bracket off, and I'm gonna set it aside for now because the new 2020, some people's wheels don't fit as it sticks out a little further. So I'd like to test fit it before I get too deep into it. So we'll take that off, like I said, and then we'll go, I gotta get some washers still to space it. You have to center it. And then once I do that, we'll be able to test fit. I wanted to show you guys the difference in the sizes. These are definitely bigger, thicker. All right, I'm gonna go get the washers for the bolts. Much beefier. I got two different types of washers. One's thicker than the other. All I used was the thicker ones that are about an 1/8 inch thick. And they space it. Let me get it how I do. They go between where it mounts and the caliper. And it centers it in here. On each side, it balances it for the most part. Might be off 1 millimeter, but it's close enough. All right, now judgment. Let's see if my wheel fits on here. These stick out because the pistons, they stick out a little more. Instead of having your pistons here, you got 2 here and 2 here, so let's see. Wheel is on, but just barely. I mean, it rubs right here. So this will have to be trimmed down, and it looks like it rubs right back here. The lug nut's snug, and you can see there's just a hair gap right there. And you can see where it's rubbing just lightly down here. So I may, I'm gonna grind this down. It's very common for people to have to grind that down. I'm not gonna take it all the way. I'm gonna probably just go from here and do an angle, take off this tip. And then we'll go from there. I'll loosen a little bit and mark where it's touching, and we'll clean up what we can. And it looks like I have some of this silver paint, so that'll work out good. All right, let's get this wheel back off after I mark it, and we'll see if we can get this some clearance. I could just grab me a 1/4 inch spacer, 3 millimeter. I don't even need that. I could check some washers. I only need an 1/8 inch. But let's see what we can do, because it's so close. We're gonna make this work. Where I'm at so far. I'll go down. No, I'll put the lighter grid on there and go from there. We're almost there. Then we'll knock out the next one. We'll get them both ground down. Next step is to mount them up and double check them again. Actually, want to make sure clearance is good. It was good there, but I might have to do a little bit of shaving here. Not sure though. We'll see when I put them on to test fit them again. Now that they're both done, I don't have to shave them down. Nice and smooth. At least a 1/4 inch came off of there. All right, that's gonna be it for tonight. We'll get back on it first thing in the morning. If you haven't yet, go hit that subscribe button. That way you can follow the frame over there, the Nissan build, the plasma table's finally up and running. and then anything else we do to this. Look at them new big rotors. Had drilled and slotted before, but these are bigger. I need that extra braking power with towing. Well, with just the right amount of trimming, it'll clear. All right, now I'll take the wheel off. We'll disconnect the line from the old caliper, and we'll use the new washers. I'll show you those in a second, and we'll get this side wrapped up, and then do the exact same thing on the other side, on the driver's side, and then we'll get on the back brakes. Man, those are nice and beefy and look good. All right, we'll leave this like this. That way we can come back and bleed it. Got the pads in. Lubed the rods that these slide on. Put the pins in. Ready to go. The next side, we'll just do a full time lapse on it. I won't stop, we'll just knock it out. There it is. Here's the other side. Clips in, brake line's tight. All it needs to be is bled. We're ready to go. All right, we'll get on the back next. Like I said, it's the SS dual piston. I just put them together, greased up the ends, slapped these ends. All I need to do is disconnect the mounting bracket, take the wheel off, take the rotor off, put this one on, slap that one on, and we should be good to go. No modding on that one because these came factory on the SS. On the 1500 SSs, it's the same rear end. Now that this side's done, we can go ahead and knock out the last one. Really liking how these things came out. All right, let's get that last one done. All right, that's it. All I got left is to bleed the brakes, which I'll do that here shortly, and then test them out. Can't wait to see how they feel. Definitely a lot bigger than stock. Like I said, 4 pistons up front instead of 2, and now 2 pistons out back instead of 1 on each side. This thing will stop a whole lot better. So after pulling this side, this was the original side that was giving me problems. That caliper that was on that side was definitely messed up. There was brake fluid on the axle, well, not the axle itself, but where it would bolt to this, and you can see the fluid. So more than likely, that's the reason why that caliper was sticking. All right, that's it. Like I said, all I gotta do is bleed it. I gotta bleed from the furthest from the reservoir, so it'll be that one, then the back driver side, then the front passenger, and then the front driver, and it'll be done. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications.